Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, everybody! It's me, it's Craig again. Yeah, that's right, folks. It's that time of the year when I put on this ridiculously tacky outfit and I leave a special little surprise in your stocking. And this year's surprise I'm going to leave, this my tip for the eLearning Network's 24 tips in the run-up to Christmas, is quite simply books. That's right, nothing earth-shattering, nothing revelatory, no technology that's going to rock the world or is going to shake things apart. Quite simple, traditional books. Now, of course, the book that I've just held up here is probably the format that most people are familiar with. Paper-based with physical pages that we turn. But of course, in recent years, books have evolved to be something far more than that. Books can be something that's read on a device such as a dedicated e-book reader. This is a Kindle. Books can be read on a multitude of smartphones. Books can be read on all sorts of different tablets. Now, one of the most prevalent platforms that's emerged over the past couple of years, of course, is the Kindle ecosystem, courtesy of the Amazon website. There's some great things that you can do if you start to think about how you can embed books, how you can integrate books within your learning programs. The first thing that you could do is you could look at what your learning program is trying to achieve. You could go onto a website such as Amazon and you could search for books with some fairly decent search patterns and some fairly good granularity, allowing you to produce some very, very focused search results. You could look for books in that area and then you could direct people by nothing more than a simple URL link to those search results. So to some degree, you've already started to curate some resources. You've already started to weed out the wheat from the chaff. You can even search for book results based upon the star ratings that other people have given it. So to some degree, you're really focusing people on what you believe to be really good quality books around that subject. And of course, you can then suggest to people that they might want to buy a book as part of that learning program that they're on. But you can also get a little bit more intelligent as well. You can look for books that are in certain different ebook formats and you can direct people to those. Now, of course, not everybody is going to be willing to part with their hard-earned cash for a book as part of a formal learning program. Whether they should or shouldn't is not really open for discussion at the moment. I'm just saying not everybody will want to part with their cash for a book that they see is something that's the organisation's responsibility. And if you're prepared to kind of to alleviate that, what you could do is you could look for an ebook system or a book system that allows you to purchase books via some form of credit or token system, and you can pass those books on to your learners in the program using some form of credit or token or password type system. But let's just take a step back from buying books, whether it's paper format, whether it's an ebook format. Don't forget your local library. One of the things that I've done recently is I've looked for some books within the City of London library system. I've curated those books. I've filtered the books to make sure that I'm directing people to the things that I believe will be really good quality reading. And then I've just taken that URL, I've pasted it into my communications, and I've said to people, hey, check out your local library. Check out the library that's actually closest to this building that we're all in. Why don't you go and reserve a book? Why don't you get a book out on loan? So my parting shot really for this 24 tips in the run-up to Christmas courtesy of the eLearning Network is just think about using books within your learning program, whether they're traditional books that you buy for people, that you recommend for people, that you direct people to, whether they're books that can be read in one of the more technology-focused formats. And of course that brings with it all sorts of benefits of people being able to take notes within the book, look up any definitions, any words from within the book system itself, and even to share their notes that they've made or their favourite passages with other people, which is a great functionality within the Kindle ebook system. Really hope that 2014 brings you a fantastic year. All the very best for Christmas and the New Year. And don't forget, don't neglect that age-old technology of books. Try and integrate them within your future learning platforms. Have a great Christmas and have a very happy New Year. Ho, ho, ho!